The Industrial Revolution brought about significant advancements in technology, transportation, and manufacturing. It revolutionized the way goods were produced, leading to economic growth and urbanization. However, hidden beneath these advancements was a dark and cruel practice that plagued society: child labor. During the Industrial Revolution, children as young as 6 years old were forced to work in factories, mines, and mills. This practice marked a severe departure from the traditional roles of children and had far-reaching consequences for generations to come. The demand for cheap labor was insatiable as factories began to replace cottage industries. Children were seen as ideal employees due to their small size, dexterity, and ability to adapt to long hours of repetitive work. These young workers were often employed in dangerous and physically demanding jobs, such as working in coal mines or textile mills. They worked for meager wages, endured harsh punishments, and faced appalling working conditions. Factory work was monotonous and grueling, with children often working 12 to 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. They operated heavy machinery, carried heavy loads, and faced the constant dangers of accidents and injuries. Factory owners showed little concern for the well-being of their young workforce, and child labor laws were virtually non-existent during this time. The consequences of child labor were both immediate and long-lasting. Physically, these young workers suffered from stunted growth, malnutrition, and respiratory diseases from inhaling coal dust and toxic fumes. Many children lost limbs or suffered severe injuries due to accidents in the workplace. Emotionally, they endured exhaustion, fear, and the loss of their childhood. They were deprived of education, play, and proper social development. Their innocence was stolen, replaced by the harsh realities of the industrial world. The Industrial Revolution brought tremendous wealth and progress to nations, but it came at a great cost. Society eventually recognized the need for change, and efforts were made to regulate and reform child labor. The Factory Acts in the mid-19th century aimed to restrict the employment of young children and improve working conditions. Despite these reforms, child labor persisted in some industries well into the 20th century. It was only through continued activism and legislative actions that child labor was gradually eradicated.